What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another sports card mail day today. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Another sports card mail day. We only have 4 packages today, but we have a giant COMC package. This thing is massive. I think there's probably 20 cards in this. They're all raw. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to have some inspecting to do during this video for some of them. Others are just for PC. I don't really care. I'm not going to grade them. But there are a couple in here. Remember, I want to check for quality. I know what's in here. It's a big card, and I think it's actually an underrated card. And we'll get to that last in today's video. So if you want to skip to that, you can do that. I think it's underrated. I really do, and I'll talk about it. But yeah, we're just going to jump straight into it today. If you guys like this video, like seeing me do mail days, want me to keep doing them, please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this mail day after you watch it. Let's do it. All right, so we're just going to go for the COMC package first. If you're not aware of COMC, it's just another website where you can buy and sell cards. It's really awesome because you can combine shipping. You guys are going to see with all these cards, I only paid $9.70 for shipping. All right, let's get this thing opened up. My fiance stole my box cutter, so I don't have it for today's video. She needed it for a project she was doing for our wedding. So can't really argue about that. But here we go. We have 3. Ooh, I think they included a card I didn't think was in here. All right, as always, I'm going to take out some receipts, tell you guys what I paid. Looks like they included top loaders on all these cards, which is awesome. Sometimes I press yes, sometimes I press no. It's usually 25 cents for a top loader, which is really cheap at the end of the day. Especially now with how demanding top loaders are. I'll pay 25 cents for a top loader. I'm cool with that. I'm going to save this for last. This might be a card I've been really waiting for. So very, very excited to get into that. All right, so this is our raw COMC purchases. We have a lot of cards in this, if you guys can see that. They have all the descriptions included on the back because they're all individual cards. Just so they can look it up in their warehouse and find it. As you guys know, I have a big Marvin Bagley PC. This is just a few cards, and a lot of them were cheaper, lower end stuff that I just didn't have and I thought were cool cards that I wanted to add to my collection. Again, this was purchased a while ago. He's hurt right now, so I get it. I know he's hurt. He sucks, whatever. I like Marvin Bagley. I think he's a good player. I'm hoping by the time he's 25, he can potentially be an all-star. So as long as he keeps progressing, I'm fine with it. But he needs to stay healthy. He fractured his hand with a shot. Super unfortunate. So he should be back in a few weeks, so we'll see. Shouldn't be done for the season. All right, first card up. This is out of Court Kings. This is the acetate, I believe, because it's kind of see-through. You can kind of see my finger back there. So pretty cool on that. I'm just going to show the fronts because there's no reason to really show the backs. It's just a description of where and what the card is. I've actually never had them do that before on all the cards. It's usually on some of them, but maybe all these, maybe it's just coincidence or something. Or maybe it's just a new way they're doing it. So acetate rookie there. I just really think it's a cool card. Another really fun card here. This is the Faces of the Future NBA Hoops. And this is the Hollow. Just another fun card I really wanted there. Something I want to add to the PC. I have a lot of raw cards, you guys. This is just a sample of, I still do buy raw cards. It's unfortunate, and especially when I try to buy specific cards to grade, it sucks because it's very difficult now, but I still buy them. Oh, and also I forgot about the total price. So the total price for this shipment was $216.72. This is stuff that's been sitting in my store for a long time, and if this is the card I think it is, the price makes sense. So next up, Topps Chrome Alex Bregman. Really excited. I've been sitting on this in a while. I was going to flip it on COMC, and I really could have because I only paid like $3 for it. I think it's like a $10 card now, so like tripled since I purchased it. But I said, you know what? With Topps Chrome getting more popular, I want to send it home and maybe see if it's worth grading. Marvin Bagley, Mosaic Silver, second year. Just a fun card to have. I love the silvers. Alex Bregman, Bowman Chrome first. Again, same reason with Bowman Chrome being more popular. You guys know I love Alex Bregman as a purchase. I decided, you know what? We'll send it home, see if it's worth grading. If not, we'll sell it raw. I have Alex Bregman as a long-term hold. I think he's a fantastic player, so I don't think there's anything wrong with holding some Alex Bregman stuff. This is a low-key long shot prospect I've been talking about in my first video I made on long shot prospects. Grant McCray. This is a Sapphire. I paid $1.50 for this card, you guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, he's a long shot prospect. Who knows if he's going to pan out or not. I think he has upside, but $1.50. If he ends up being good, like this could be a 100 to, I don't know. If he ended up being like a crazy prospect, he could be like a $500 card. But like for $1.50, even if this becomes like a $20 card, it's like that percentage is nuts. So I'll take the risk on that any day. Marvin Bagley, Threads. I can't remember what the parallels in this set are, but I got a couple of these just because I wanted all of the base cards. More Alex Bregman here, some Bowman Chromes again. So that's 2 and 3 now. Another Threads here. This is one I was really excited about, and I'm going to definitely pull this one out. I paid $30 for this. This is Josh Jung Bowman Sapphire. Really excited about this card. Hoping it's in good shape. He actually got hurt. He got a foot fracture, and he had to get surgery. So he's out 4 to 6 weeks. Let's see what this thing looks like. I'm just going to wipe down the surface really quick. I saw a bunch of dust on it. I'm sure these have been sitting in the warehouse for a while, but it looks clean, to be honest. At least on the front. Back is clean too, which is important. Centering's good on the back, which you can really tell centering sometimes with these Bowman cards. If you ever question the centering, just turn it around and you can. The borders are pretty accurate on the back. Easy to tell centering. I'm trying to check out surface. That's a nice looking card. That is definitely a PSA 10 contender. He's a number 8 pick overall in the 2019 draft. And he's been doing really good in spring training. He's hitting like 400 or something. And then he got hurt, unfortunately. They had to put a screw in his foot. I'd never even heard of that for like a foot fracture, but the doctors, I guess, were like, we could see you coming back from like 4 weeks of just like resting and then it just happening again. So they got surgery. Said 4 to 6 weeks. So really shouldn't miss that much time of the minor league season, which is good. Next up, we have another NBA Hoops insert. Marvin Bagley we got next. Just think it's a cool card. Again, here's the last Threads one. So now I have all the base stuff. I'd love to get them graded. I'm not going to look at quality into Marvin Bagley right now just because this stuff's cheap. Like, I'll show you guys. I have 2 more cards in here I know that I've paid a little bit on, but for the most part, like under $5, under $3, under $2 for so many of those Marvin Bagley cards. They're super cheap. Obsidian, my buddy Pete convinced me to buy this. He's like, these cards are really awesome, and you know, they are actually really cool. I like the refractor on it now that I'm looking at it. But no, just another fun one to have. And then these are the 2 I paid extra on, and I'm actually going to look at this one. I already have a green PSA 10, so I just want to pick up another one that's like $13 at the time. And I think now it's even like a $30 card on COMC. Like I could flip it on there if I wanted to, but I was like, you know what? With Marvin Bagley trending in the right direction before he got hurt, like he was really showing a lot of improvement. I said, you know what? We'll send it home and see if it's worth grading. And then this is the Hyper Prism. This is actually a pretty rare card. I'm trying to remember the print run on Hypers. I think it's like 1 per box. So it's a shorter printed card for sure. And these are weird. This card actually looks really clean. But the refractor, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to move it around on the screen a little bit. But you can see like on these wave refractors in Prism, there's like part of the card doesn't get the refractor on it, which is kind of strange. And that's what it looks like this has. So kind of weird. It's almost like its own little print line, but just doesn't have the refractor on it. So probably not a 10, but again, it's a really pretty card. I'm cool with it. And then for those of you who do not know, I'm trying to complete the non-numbered rainbow for Marvin Bagley out of Prism. So this is one I didn't have. So I paid like $35 for it because it's one I didn't have. I think I'm just missing now the blue and yellow choice and the white sparkle. I think those are only 2 non-numbered. They're really expensive though. All right, next card up. This is a graded card for sure from that same COMC package. So let's see what this is. I actually am not sure what it is because I looked at my shipping from COMC and they didn't say that. I don't have a graded card in there. So let's see what this is. Yes, this is it. Hold on, let me take out the little thing on the back so I can show you the whole card. This wasn't on this order, so I'm very surprised that this came in with it. I think I ended up buying this and shipping this on its own, so maybe they're just like, let's throw it in with this shipping. But here it is. So this was a huge W when Ohtani first started playing well in spring. You know, I've been preaching buy Ohtani for a long time, but I really haven't been doing it too much myself as far as graded cards. Like I have so many raw cards of Ohtani, it's ridiculous. I probably have over 100 raw rookie cards of him. but I only had 3 graded. I had 4 actually, and I sold 1 just a couple weeks ago. Actually to Phil Hughes. It's kind of funny. He bought it off me. I wanted to pick up more Ohtani, and at the time when he hit his first home run and had his first start, he looked good offensively and pitching. It looked like he knew what he was doing. It looked confident. I was happy what I saw. I said, you know what, I'm going to buy an Ohtani card. And I go to COMC, and I said, I love the Heritage Purple Chrome cards. And at the time, I paid $91 for this card. That next day, after people saw him pitch well, I think this card sold for like almost $200 the next day. And I'm going to throw some comps up what it's at right now. But PSA 10, 2018 Heritage Chrome Purple Ohtani. This is one of my favorite cards to collect. I really wish I had bought the Juan Soto and Ronald Acuna, but I just haven't. They're just really expensive now. But I love the purple chromes. They're so pretty. I have an Eloy at PSA, which I'm hoping gets a 10, but yeah, very happy with that. Super happy that that came in. That makes this mail day way better. So this is one I actually opened a little bit because I'm collecting some packs to do a pack opening video, and I thought maybe this was some packs. So I know what this card is actually already, but I haven't opened it. I can see through the styrofoam. So let me talk this one through as we open this up. Deshaun Watson, you guys, you know, he's my favorite quarterback. He really is my favorite quarterback in the NFL. And right now he's in a really bad spot. He has a lot of accusations going on about him, about sexual assault, things like that. Really disappointed to hear that stuff because he seems like such a good guy. I hope they're incorrect. You know, if they're not, then he deserves to be punished and everything. If not, I hope he comes back and is able to play in the league. Whatever way it goes, you know, I can live with it. But as of right now, he's my favorite quarterback until he's proven guilty. Still my favorite quarterback. So what happened with this card, this is 2017 Score PSA 10. I really like it. Clemson uniform. I know some people don't like college uniforms, but I think they're cool. So before those allegations happened, he got rumored that he was getting traded to the Patriots. And it sounded like a done deal. I was like following Twitter. I even tweeted about it. I was like, Deshaun's really going to New England, isn't he? It was like I read someone said inside sources, like just pending. Pretty much done deal, but hasn't signed in the dotted line yet. And then literally, like, I bought this card. I was like, I need a PSA 10 of Deshaun right now. That's cheap. I paid $70 for this. Within 3 hours after I bought this card, those accusations came out. So really bad timing. But I got this for $70. I think it's like a $100 card still. There's some recent comps. I saw one that recently sold for $300, and I just think that's an incorrect sale. So we'll see. But yeah, bad luck on Deshaun there. $70, so at the end of the day, I'm not going to like hate myself over the purchase. But we'll see what happens. Time will tell what Deshaun has in his future. We'll see. He gets what he deserves. Hopefully it's false, but we just don't know. Okay, what is this card? So this is a raw card. I have no idea what this is. Arizona Iced Tea. Nice. I really wish I had my box cutter. My fiance, like I said, she was working on some wedding stuff, and she actually brought it over to a friend's house. I think they had some stuff come in the mail, and she thought she needed it. All right. We're good. Mets fans will be happy. The good old, I don't have any team bags, so I put it in a sandwich bag. So I've been trying to pick up more Bowman Sapphire. Specifically Bowman Chrome First Sapphire, and Brett Baty, he was the number 12th pick in the 2019 draft. He looked really good in spring training. When I purchased this card, I paid like $19.99 for it or $18.99 for it. You know, he's a top prospect for the Mets. He had a really underwhelming first year, and his prices actually took a big hit because of that. So I'm hoping this year he bounces back, and this could be a big card actually. So we'll see what happens. See if he can live up to that 12th overall pick hype. I can't remember where he's at in the Mets organization right now, but I think he's still like a top 5 prospect. I'm actually going to pull this one out and look at it because this is another one I bought 2 grade. I just think those PSA 10s of these Sapphire cards are going to demand a premium at some point. I really do. Like a big time premium, and it's already starting to reflect that with Bowman Chrome and Topps Chrome becoming more popular. And this card looks beautiful. Like zero surface issues with this card at all. And again, I'm sorry I can't really put it on screen to look at the surface with where my light is at. But this thing is clean. This thing is definitely a PSA 10 candidate. I like to say guaranteed, but you just never know with PSA. No, corners are good too, so maybe some trimming to do up on the edges with take my little toenail clipper and pull some of the little threads out. But Awesome. Very happy with that. All right, last card of the mail day, you guys. Super excited for this card. This is an undervalued card in my opinion. And this goes for pretty much across the board on any player. Unless your name's Juan Soto or Fernando Tatis, I think this is undervalued. I really do. And before I show the card, this is more expensive. I paid $149.99 for this card, plus tax on eBay. Unfortunate. I think I ended up paying like $160 total, somewhere around there. When I buy these more expensive cards, you guys, when I talk about being on a budget, I'm selling other cards to help afford this stuff. So like I sold a couple PSA 9 cards on my slabs to buy this card. I'm not pulling money straight out of my bank account to buy these more expensive cards. Sometimes I do, but the majority of the time, using my profits to afford these more expensive cards. And this is what this card is. Woo, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. Okay, that was just on the sleeve. There's like a big smudge. I was like, please God, tell me this isn't on the slab. Look at how beautiful. 2020 Finest Luis Robert Refractor PSA 10. Super happy with this, and we're going to talk about this just for a second. So you guys know I love the Bowman Best refractors if you've seen my channel. Like I have a bunch of them. That's one of my favorite sets to collect. And for some reason, I never really thought of Topps Finest because it's a very similar product, similar card stock. Refractors look the same. Like I just don't know why I didn't think about it. So I looked up pop reports on this card specifically, and this card is only like a pop like 83 right now. I was like, what the heck? Like there's only 83 of these? Buy now at 150. Like, I was fine with that. Like if you look at Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, like I think Tatis I looked up, it's like a $315 card. Obviously, different level players as of right now, but if Luis Robert pans out, like I'm okay spending $150 on this card. Like I'm super okay with it. I actually bought a bow too, you'll see in the next mail day, and I actually sent it out to a few of my buddies. There's a couple on eBay still for $120. I actually talked the guy down to $100, so that's gonna be in my next mail day video. And that's only a pop like 23 on the bow. So low pop report, beautiful cards. The 2020 design is insane. Really like this card a lot. And you know, these refractors, they're starting to really demand a premium. Like Juan Soto's is like a $400 card now. If he just comes out and plays well this year, I could easily see this being bare minimum over a $200 card, maybe even a $300 card if he lives up to his true hype. Really happy about this purchase. I do think it's an undervalued card. And this is one of those cards like Bowman's Best where you can buy these raw and actually grade them because the quality control on Finest and Bowman's Best is solid. Like I recently, I'm spoiling some future mail days, but I bought the Bowman's Best Luis Robert refractor. I got it at like, I don't know why, but the auction ended at like 1 a.m. I got it for like $4. Like if that comes in good quality, like cha-ching. So yeah, there we go. That is going to round out the mail day. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. I know a little bit longer. I had a lot of those COMC cards I wanted to go through. I wanted to just talk a little bit too as we went. I know a lot of you guys really do enjoy when I just talk about cards. So a lot of these stuff I had a lot of opinions on, and you know, this mail day turned really awesome when I saw that Ohtani card. I was a little disappointed to do this mail day at first. I was kind of questioning whether I should have waited or not. I was like, I know I have the Luis Robert refractor, which is an amazing card. But I was like, the Deshaun is not the best highlight right now. Like, that was going to be another one of the big highlights. So that Ohtani showing up made this mail day awesome. Some really awesome Sapphire cards. We got some Bregman stuff, which you guys know how much I love Bregman. I know people hate the Astros and all that, but I just think the value on him is insane. Especially if you got in on Bregman and Ohtani back in December, and I was telling people to buy their stuff. So, and that's when I bought all these on COMC. I bought these like forever ago. They've just been sitting. So, love this mail day. Super happy, and of course happy to add to my Marvin Bagley PC. If he ever turns out, you guys, I'm going to be sitting so pretty. But until then, it's just a fun collection. Again, he went to my high school, so I just like collecting Marvin Bagley. I think he's a good player. Needs to improve, but I think he could get there eventually. He's only 21 still, like super young. But yeah, you guys, that's it. As always, please, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think of this mail day. Did I mess up buying any of these? And this is the one I can say maybe I did if those accusations end up being true about Deshaun. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this mail day. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya!